Good morning, people. Today is the 7th of May, 2023. Since I can't get my waka started, I might as well do a video. So, first of all, I have to apologize about part 3. I don't know how those subtitles reach under that. It's just another mystery. YouTube mystery. Um, Hieroglyphic subtitles. Uh, so, okay, the end of this story was, and then I had this hack which has been causing me a lot of problems. It just completely confused me. And I had this hack on Facebook, and people got messages. I need help, and I need $100. Yes, I mean I actually do need help at the moment. I do. $100 would be great, but I would never send it directly to somebody like that. And it's very annoying because now I have to go through hundreds of messages and tell people, "Oh, I was hacked," and so that's that. Anyway, I had the last thing I had talked about was that I went with my poster to the hotel, and the receptionist came running out and saying, "Yeah, he wants to talk to you right now." And the guy was absolutely furious and said, "I'm going to sue you for slander." And I said, "Well, go ahead, make my day." Yeah? And he said, "Well, I don't know. Might be you'll win the case." At least he had so much self recognition, because I think I would have won the case, because if he promised me a title in 2 years and it takes me 18 years to get a title from him, that is pretty bad. Uh, so, and then I had one more episode I wanted to talk to about was, yeah, how I basically marketed at that time. So I started off, I think I mentioned that in one of the videos. I went to Negril and put out flyers, and people would say, "Yeah, okay, I'm going to come by," and so on and so on. And then I had very, very good write-ups in the travel guides, Lonely Planet, and then there was another German travel guide named Barbara Rausch. The lady was absolutely fantastic. She came here, stayed with me, and I showed her everything. I showed her all my little secret tips and everything. And so that was another way. And then I went to the airport too. And I would go into, when the flights came in from Germany, I would go into the airport and hand out flyers and say, "Hey, I'm going straight there." And a lot of people at that time didn't have pre-bookings with rucksacks. They came in there, and they said, "Yeah, oh, that sounds great. Let's go there." And they came to me, and very often they just stayed their whole vacation there. Um, so that was another strategy. And then at one point, um, suddenly I was not allowed into the airport again, because whatever. Yeah, I was taking away business from taxi drivers or whatever. So, um, and then I asked the mayor why, and then they said, "Because I'm not a licensed guest house." So then I went ahead and did all my licensing. Um, it took me 3 months to get everything together, to start a company and register with the tourist board and so on and so on. And I also registered to do GCT, which is VAT, or uh, whatever it's called in the different countries. And so I got my certificate after 3 months, and I started paying my taxes. And like 2 months later, I suddenly get a call from the head of the tax office, or assistant commissioner of taxes in Montego Bay or something, and he says, "Oh yeah, well, you have an outstanding balance of 1.5 million." And I'm like, huh? How did that happen? Yeah. And then he said, yeah, I should come into the office, and he explained to me, yes, when I register for the taxes, I should have started paying, and I paid when I got my certificate. I started paying, so they just worked out that those 3 months I owed them so much money, and so on and so on. And I don't know how that really came about, but anyways, well, we still had a little friendly talk, and in the end, he said, well, I really badly need a fridge. So the end of the story is he got his fridge, and I got suddenly from a minus of 1.5 million, I suddenly got a tax credit of $200,000 or something. Jamaica has its best, of course. So then, yeah, okay, my strategies to market. It's getting a bit confusing because I'm doing these two languages, and then of course when I try and fill the gaps in one language, like I started off in German and went ahead and I got 11 parts in German already, and now I'm filling the gaps in English. And now, of course, I don't exactly remember. Did I already say that on the English one, or did I just say it on the German one, or something? So I'm going to have to straighten out these things. As of next week, I'm going to have more time, and we'll straighten out these issues. And then, of course, this Facebook hack got me terribly uh, so much extra business. And to tell you the truth, I think this is an AI thing. I mean, who really has the time to hack somebody's account and then text hundreds of people, I need help, and please send me your number. And that's how I basically my hack started too. Somebody sent me, um, please send me your number, and then next thing is, yeah, his account got hacked. He need three friends to help him get his account back, and I'll get a pin from like a code from Facebook, and then I got the code, and yeah, and that's pass it on to him very stupidly, of course. I mean, whatever. I just have this too much trust in humankind. It's always been my problem, and yeah, it's not always good. But on the other hand, I just hate having to to mistrust everything. Everything. So many people are now mistrust everything. Which, yes, I get to understand in a certain degree, but if you don't have some kind of trust in humanity and some kind of belief in humanity, I mean, what is there left, man? What is there left if we don't? Anyway, so then I gave him the pin, and next thing, um, yeah, my account is hacked. I couldn't get into it, and um, well, I sent Facebook a photograph of my ID, and actually got it back pretty soon, which was good because I hope that that didn't happen. What happened to me? Because first I thought it was this guy, who like is trying to fuck me up, but I'm actually now thinking he just got hacked same way, and his account got used in the same way as mine did. Yeah, and I'm really thinking. I mean, who in their right mind does that, and who in their right mind? I mean, who has even the time to go into somebody's account and then write hundreds of his contacts? I need help. I need $100. Like in my case. Um, does that make sense? I mean, do people have nothing else to do? I mean, and what is the effect? I mean, if let's say if somebody would have said, "Okay, I'll send you $100," who tell me where to send it to, and what is that other person going to say? Well, send it to John Smith or to, I mean, you know, uh, he can't say send it to Frank Lohman because he doesn't have the ID to get the money. He doesn't have an account in that name or anything. So I'm just thinking, uh, it all really doesn't make sense. I mean, I just don't get. I don't think that it's humans. I think it's really um, AI messing with us. It is because it just. I mean, humans do things to achieve something uh, which is worthwhile, but it doesn't seem like that is anything what they're achieving here anyway. So, well, anyway, this is video 4, which I had actually I was uploading it yesterday, and then somehow it just disappeared in Nirvana. I don't know if I accidentally deleted it or accidentally closed the tab and it went through like that, or I don't know. It just disappeared. So this is basically a rerun of the video 4, and I am gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do it parallel. That I do one video in German and the same time I do the video in English, because otherwise it gets absolutely confusing. I don't know what I said already in English. I don't know what I said in German, and um, I the only way I can do it is if I do it actually parallel. Now I've got 11 parts in German, and I've talked about a lot of things. So now when I'm talking in English, I don't know. Did I say that in German already? Or am I repeating myself? Or so that is how it goes. I'll hope with part 6 I get things straightened out. I had um, a lot to do this week anyway. I was very busy, and and please help me pass on these videos. That would be great. Make my channel grow. That would be fantastic. Put it on your WhatsApp status or anywhere you can think, and tell friends. Look at this guy, man. He crazy guy running the most crazy hotel in Jamaica. Um, Starting with nothing, no road, no water, no electricity, no telephone, no beach, and he opens a hotel with the 5 vital things missing that anybody in the industry would tell you. If one of those are missing, you're not going to succeed. Yeah? And I had all 5 of them missing, and I still succeeded, and was very successful in the 90s. And I think in the next video I will be talking about how the decline came about. And yes, that will be in part 6, of course, because I've uploaded part 5 already. So part 6 will be how the business kind of went down in the 2000s and the reasons for that and so on. And then my alternative, how I try to revamp my business, some very interesting ventures there, and how they went. So you'll hear that in part 6, and have a wonderful day, everybody. Bye bye.